Good morning. Today is Monday, April 29th, and this is the K Shaw Show where I talk about newsy type things and personal stuff or whatever in the world came into my mind that I felt was important to me today. Today, I am going over my XP request. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with an experience point request, hence XP, an experience point request is normally done at the end of a role-playing session. Say you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, or you're playing Roll of the Apocalypse, Mage of the Ascension. In any case, in any of these games, at the end of a session, you can go ahead and you can say, hey, storyteller, game master, whatever, I'd like a couple more experience points because I believe that my character has learned something. My character has now progressed to another level, and therefore I want a couple of extra points so I can feed that into whatever skill points that I would like to raise. And the storyteller will normally be like, okay, well, you know what? Okay, well, what do you have? And then you, as the player, might say, well, my character has learned that life can be like a box of chocolates. I mean, you don't know what you're going to get. And the storyteller can be like, oh, you know what? I think that after what your character has gone through, truly, your character has learned these things and has progressed, so I'll give you X amount of points. And then now you can go ahead and invest these points in raising up a skill. Maybe you want to be able, your character to finally be able to drive a car, so you raise up your drive skill. Or maybe you're like, you know what? I've been saving up so that my character can be more sociable, and therefore I'm going to put my points into social traits like charisma or something of the sort. And that's essentially what an experience point request is. Now, I've been doing these experience points for years, and every time someone has a birthday, I always say, hey, make sure you get your experience point request in, or your birthday is gone forever, you're going to lose out on those points. Well, it's now the 29th. I have 1 day left, and I'm putting in my experience point request. Now, before I continue into this, I do want to say thank you to everyone for their well wishes who did wish me well on my birthday, the 19th of April. I know that was the week of the Boston bombing, and prayers and my condolences are with those in Boston who are still trying to get their lives back together after that tragedy. Boston truly is strong, and I support the people of Massachusetts for being able to withstand, this horrible horror that came upon them. Here's my toast. Drinking some Lipton tea. Maybe, you can't see that, but maybe Lipton can go ahead and send over some of that product placement money. I'd appreciate it. That being said, back to birthdays. Thanks to everyone. My wife got me a wonderful new camera. I really appreciate that. She's terrific. And onto the experience point request. Well, here are the 10 things that I've learned of this past year of being 31. Now that I'm 32, what did I learn at the age of 31? Well, there are fine Navy days and fine Navy days. One is awesome, the other is another day in paradise. Overall, no matter how hard it gets, I still have it better than when I was a civilian. And this is now number 9. A down-ass wife is one who is content sleeping on an air mattress for a few months to make sure you don't start your marriage in debt just for a bedroom set. Thank you very much. I really love my baby. Number 8. Your spiritual path is exactly that. Yours. Not your buddies, not your mamas, not even your spouses. And walk humbly with your God is having the strength to understand that and to walk on. Number 7, family planning is one hell of a blessing. Number 6, apparently as it relates to the season of all your friends getting married, when it rains, it pours. If it is not what I call myself that defines me, but what I do, the acts, the tendencies of a lifetime, then faith isn't just about what I alone believe. Spiritual identity is based on the trends I set and the people whose trend I have the most in common. If you ever work a job for salary, it better be something that you'd be willing to do for free. I know I've said that before, but I never put it as an experience request. So, and I seriously, I know that now. I seriously know that now. Next one. Growing up isn't so bad. Just don't ever lose your happy thought. As you get older, friendships can't always be the same. For 5 minutes, even if it's just to count the old mirror, can go a long way towards keeping that friendship alive. And last but not least, while the idea of best friends is a bourgeois concept created by our capitalist society, if there's any human who can possibly qualify for that position, it's a spouse. So those are 10 things that I learned this year. As always, leave thoughts, comments, woulda, shoulda, couldas in the comments down below. There's always stuff to look down below. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I think that's it. Yeah. As always, I am K Shaw, and you have just been creamed.